Guys, huge news about The Last of Us Season 3 and Neil Druckmann's big decision to step away from the HBO series. The popular HBO series The Last of Us has become a major hit with both fans of the original video games and people who have never played them. Over the past 2 seasons, the show has delivered powerful storytelling, intense drama, and emotional moments that have left audience hooked. But now, as the series prepares for its highly anticipated third season, a big change is on the horizon. Neil Druckmann, one of the original creators of The Last of Us video game and the co-showrunner of the HBO adaptation, has announced that he will no longer be working on the TV series. This is surprising news for many fans, as Druckmann has played a huge role in bringing the world of The Last of Us from the PlayStation to television screens. On his personal Instagram account, Druckmann explained the situation in a heartful message. He said, "I have made the difficult decision to step away from my creative involvement in The Last of Us on HBO. So why is he leaving now?" Druckmann made it clear that his decision comes at good time. Season 2 of the show is now finished with production and work on Season 3 has not yet started in a major way. He believes that this is the perfect moment to shift his focus back on Naughty Dog, the game studio behind The Last of Us. With work completed on Season 2 and before any meaningful work starts on Season 3, now is the right time for me to transition my complete focus to Naughty Dog and its future projects. Although Druckmann is leaving, he has nothing but positive things to say about his experience working on the HBO series. He praised his fellow co-showrunner Craig and the talented team who helped make the show such a success. Co-creating the show has been a career highlight. It's been an honor to work alongside Craig to executive produce, direct and write on the last 2 seasons. He also wrote that, "I'm deeply thankful for the thoughtful approach and dedication the talented cast and crew took to adapting The Last of Us Part 1 and the continued adaptation of The Last of Us Part 2. It's clear that Druckmann has a lot of love and respect for everyone who helped make the HBO series what it is today." What does this mean for The Last of Us Season 3? Now that Druckmann is stepping away, what will happen to Season 3? Well, the show is still going ahead. Craig will remain on board as showrunner and writer, and HBO is continuing to develop the next season. Season 3 is expected to continue the storyline based on The Last of Us Part 2, which means fans can look forward to more intense and emotional moments even without Druckmann's direct involvement. That being said, his absence could bring a slightly different tone or style to future episodes. Since Druckmann was one of the original creators of the story, his deep understanding of the characters and world will be missed. A possible new game, Druckmann's focus returns to Naughty Dog. What does it mean? While some fans may feel disappointed that Druckmann won't be working on the HBO show anymore, there's a silver lining and it's a big one. Neil Druckmann is now putting all of his creative energy back into Naughty Dog, the studio behind the original The Last of Us games. This has led many fans to start wondering, could a new game be in the works or in the horizon very soon? Naughty Dog has already released The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2, both of which received massive critical acclaim. There have also been rumors about a Part 3 or a new game set in the same universe. Druckmann focusing fully on the studio could mean that something big is coming, maybe even a brand new chapter in the story. We don't know for sure what he's working on, but fans are very excited. Druckmann's return to game development full-time is seen as a good sign for the future of Naughty Dog and its next big project. What fans can expect now? Even though Neil Druckmann is stepping away from the show, fans still have a lot to look forward to. Season 3 of the HBO show is still happening, likely continuing the story of Ellie, Abby and others. New games could be coming very soon. Maybe another The Last of Us or even something brand new from Naughty Dog. The legacy of the franchise is still strong, with both the video games and the TV show earning praise around the world. So Druckmann's decision makes the end of one chapter, but it might be the beginning of something even bigger. Druckmann isn't just walking away from TV, he's going back to his roots in game development. He's putting away all his energy into Naughty Dog, the game studio where The Last of Us began. That alone is exciting news for gamers, especially those who have been patiently waiting for The Last of Us Part 3. So does this mean The Last of Us Part 3 is coming? Here's the million-dollar question: is Neil Druckmann returning to Naughty Dog to make The Last of Us Part 3? Well, he hasn't officially confirmed it, but all signs suggest yes, it's a strong possibility. While his first priority at Naughty Dog is reportedly a brand new game titled Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet, there's every reason to believe that another chapter in Ellie's story is in the early stage of planning. So Druckmann's departure from HBO could be a part of a bigger strategy strategy to avoid giving away plot details or spoilers about part 3 before the game is ready. By stepping away from the HBO adaptation, he's no longer in the public eye, where he might accidentally hint at what's coming next, in a way of protecting the mystery and making sure that the story of The Last of Us remains fresh and surprising. Now let's talk about the show. Some fans may worry that without Druckmann, the HBO series could lose its magic, but that doesn't seem likely. Craig, the other co-showrunner, is still on board and will lead the way for season 3. Mazin is an incredibly talented storyteller known not just for The Last of Us but also for the powerful HBO drama Chernobyl. He understands the tone, the characters, and the emotional depth that makes The Last of Us special. And remember, the first 2 seasons closely followed the storyline of the video games. The foundation has already been laid. The mood, the pacing, the emotional weight, it's all in place. Season 3 just needs to keep following the path set by games. There may still be tough moments to tackle, especially considering the controversial and emotional ending of part 3, but Mazin has proven he can handle sensitive material with care and skill. In a strange way, Neil Druckmann leaving the show might actually be part of a bigger plan to protect and guide the future of the franchise. Rather than spreading himself thin between TV and games, he's chosen to focus fully on one thing, creating, and that means something big is brewing at Naughty Dog too. The Last of Us Part 3. Druckmann's involvement in TV may have sparked even deeper questions in his mind about the story of The Last of Us, particularly when it comes to the main character, Ellie. Where does her journey go next? What happens after part 2? What new challenges, emotional, physical, moral, could be the story to explore? Stepping back from the show means he has the space and creative freedom to find those answers, and it also means he's not locked into the following the timeline of the HBO series. He can go beyond it, build upon it, surprise us again, just like he did with the first 2 games. So change can be scary, especially for fans of a beloved franchise, but in this case, Neil Druckmann leaving HBO doesn't feel like an ending, it feels like the start of something very new. By putting his full focus back on game development, Druckmann is returning to the heart of The Last of Us legacy, the medium where it all began. Whether he's working on part 3, a spin-off, or something we can't even imagine yet, the future of Naughty Dog is looking very bright. And for fans, there's a lot to be excited about. So stay tuned for more updates because the story of The Last of Us is far from over and we might get a game newly very soon. So fans believe that this could mean a new Last of Us game is coming in the future very soon. So let me know in the comments below, guys. Are you excited or sad about this? I would love to hear from you. Are you guys excited for The Last of Us Season 3 or The Last of Us Game Part 3? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I would love to hear from you, and hit the like button and subscribe our channel for more notifications. The bell icon, bro, that's the most important thing of all time. Do click it because you guys deserve the notifications very sooner, and we will be covering up every Last of Us Part 3 topic here on in this channel, from official news to rumors, music, and much more. So do subscribe for more, guys, and thank you for all the love and support you guys have given us. Take care, stay tuned for more updates, and see you all in our next video. This is Capix Gaming, and goodbye.